everybody. Happy Monday, no, today's not Monday. Jesus,
It's
happy
not.
Tuesday, everyone. I hope you're wonderful. Um, you all right? Can you see us now, sir?
Yeah, I can see you now.
Okay. How was your weekend?
It was busy. It was very busy. Just had a lot of stuff going on, but Super Bowl happened, and I was able to smoke some meats, hang out with people. So it was a good time. I thoroughly enjoyed it. How about you
What'd you
guys?
make? Wait, what'd you make?
Oh, I smoked some St. Louis spare ribs. Um, I made some mac and cheese.
Amen. The ancestors
Wha-
are proud.
What did I make? What else did I make? I feel like I'm forgetting. Oh, some salmon. I smoked some salmon as well, and then I stuffed some shrimp. So I did some crab stuffed
Mm,
shrimp. So yeah, so had a little
yeah.
smorgasbord. Had a little bit of a smorgasbord. What you guys do?
We did a little bit of shopping. Then we went to Trevor's cousin's house for the game. Trevor's older cousin, Stephen, love you, man, is also an Eagles fan. They had wings and ribs and
Sides,
side.
desserts.
Yeah, it was good.
Good, good. I want to say hey to Mixed by Miriam here. She said
Wait,
the food was fire. She got to try some of the food
yes,
that I
I know it
made, so
was.
I'm glad she loved it. Also, y'all be on the lookout for her dog food brand that's about to drop.
I went,
Uh,
girl.
it's called Combat Chow, so black owned. We're gonna go for that. Combat
I
Chow.
can see it.
If you got a pooch that loves treats, she got a treat for every kind of dog. My dog absolutely loves everything that she's giving him. So it's all like Templeton. Templeton's back. What's up? What's up, man? Yeah. You missed a week. Y'all don't remember Templeton from the episode with Celine here, telling her story
No,
about
it
his
just made me think of where's the movie where someone's name was Templeton? Sorry, go ahead. It just caught
there
me
was
off
somebody
guard.
named Templeton. What's up? Welcome back, Templeton. Welcome back to the show. But yeah, Combat Child. So that's gonna be coming out soon. I think she said summertime, but if I'm wrong, let me know. Um, we're definitely looking forward to that. Support our black businesses, especially now more than ever. Like we're gonna thrive. We're gonna be all right, as
Period.
somebody we'll talk about later always says. Um, uh, anyway, something happened this weekend. I guess some team won some stuff, and we'll talk about that later. And we'll talk about that later. But it's Valentine's week. I guess we can say Valentine's Day is coming up, and we got 3 days. So ladies, fellas, get out there, get the shopping. I know there's some snow in the DC area right now. If you didn't get it now, I mean,
Better
don't
Amazon.
don't don't put that Amazon person in danger because you didn't do what you're supposed to do. Like
What baby was they sign up for the trip?
you better get cooking. You better get to cooking in that kitchen to do something because, like, I mean, you got time. You got time, fellas. You got time. You got 3 days. Make it happen, and it doesn't take much. Sometimes it's just a thought. Just do that. Hope everybody's got something planned. Hopefully you two get some time together for Valentine's Day. Now, when y'all do Valentine's Day, do y'all send the kid away, or do y'all say, "Oh, it's not that big. We keep the kid for Valentine's Day"?
I'm gonna let him answer.
Um, we don't send the kid away, but we try to make sure that we have our own time because we make sure our son gets to bed on time.
Hey, bedtime's important. She don't agree, but
Bedtime.
she didn't look like she agreed at that.
No, I just didn't know what you're saying, but yeah, we're strict on bedtime. That's the only thing I'm strict on.
But outside of that, I don't think we make Valentine's a huge thing. Um, I don't think we make really any holiday a huge thing, but we make sure we do something for each other. But Valentine's, nah, it's not like we're clearing the schedule and sending him to his grandparents.
Okay, well that's fair. I mean, we'll talk more about that later. But we got some questions since we have the resident couple of the show with us today. We thank Trevor for coming on. He doesn't have to, but he always shows up and supports, so we
Came
always
all the way
appreciate
upstairs.
that. What's up, Anthony? Anthony's in the chat.
Anthony.
Anthony,
I don't know.
Anthony, why you not on the show?
He's on his way somewhere. I don't know if I'm supposed to tell his business.
Oh, hey girl, what's up? Also, before I get started, did y'all see? Did y'all see? My, I can't even get the words out. I was so excited. Did y'all see Kelly Rowland?
Yeah, but her fine self.
Did y'all see Kelly Rowland's happy birthday?
Happy birthday.
And she was wearing Kelly green too.
Thank you for sharing it with us.
Happy.
Y'all
Y'all know,
don't be telling me. Moving on.
Anthony, we're gonna have a talk backstage. But no, Kelly Rowland, boy, did y'all see her?
Yeah.
We don't deserve her. And I love how she's private about her stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Hear nothing from Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
Beyonce, of course, you're not gonna hear from. She's so big, like it's so famous, you know. But Kelly,
She be dressing too.
be dressing unproblematic, and I love that. So happy birthday, Kelly Rowland. Have a great birthday. She aging backwards. Yes, she is. And she can back on into me anytime. But Jalen Hurts apparently is the heartthrob for a lot of women out there now today too, because apparently, man, women were going crazy over this man. Apparently, the brother licked his lips on camera, and the whole internet went wild.
Yeah. My group chats are crazy right now.
Like, y'all think this man like that? Like, people think.
I mean, I think it's just refreshing.
Trevor's behind you. Trevor's behind you.
That's fine. It's refreshing. I think a lot of Black women are happy to see a Black man who he speaks well. Like, he doesn't necessarily care about the media or anything like that. And he has a Black fiance. Like, he seems to be a very chill, well-spoken man. I think they like that.
I'm responding. So yes, we didn't change the day, but we also have lives, y'all. We be having some fun. Life be lifing right now. Like me, y'all know I work for the government very closely, so a lot of things be happening and just take me out of the Monday loop sometimes. So please be patient with me. Sometimes, like I can't always do Mondays, but when I tell y'all like I'm super dedicated to bringing y'all some good fun, I really am. Like I'll take my computer on the road. I don't know how many times I've done the show at like 2 a.m. in a foreign country just because I love y'all being here and I love seeing y'all. So please be patient with me with that. And I promise you, we will try to be consistent.
That's exactly what it is. Jalen Hurts is black.
Like he's 90s black though. He's 90s black. He dresses like a Spike Lee movie. And I love that for him.
The purple suit was
but yeah. So since we got, like I said, the resident couple here, thought I'd ask some couple questions. So couple questions for y'all and see what y'all say about each other. Is that cool? And they PG, so don't worry. Nobody's gonna say anything crazy. We're not gonna say anything crazy. All right. So who between the two of y'all is the most adventurous?
It depends. Are we talking about like we're gonna go into nature or what?
Just in general, like who's ready to try something new at all times, like ready to do something they haven't done before.
I would say Janelle has way more of a social battery than me. So I think for things like that, of course, she's ready to go at all times. But I think if you're talking about going camping and doing this, that, and the third, I think that's more so my speed.
Okay. Camping. All right.
I like
camping. I used to. Then I had a military experience, and I never wanted to go camping again.
Sorry.
That's survival. That's
yeah. So after that, I was like, no, I pay these bills. I'm staying right up in this joint.
Congratulations on your last.
Yeah. I enlisted. I re-enlisted for the last time that I'll ever have to swear that oath ever again. And not to get like sentimental on anything. People. Y'all need to stop throwing all these black people in the same boat why they're in the military. And that's something I've been meaning to talk about before. But like black people being in the military does not mean we agree with what everything that's going on and agree with what our services are doing and everything. And also I say this with no discredit to the United States Air Force or any government branch or anything like that. This is just my personal opinions. We join for a lot of different reasons. Some people join because they want to do school for free. Some people join because they never had health care and they just want to be able to go to the doctor and be able to be okay. A lot of people join because they have an older dependent and they know that the government will take care of that dependent. So they will do their time and get that. It's just a job. At the end of the day, it's just a job. And honestly, some people like even that I work with now, some people left terrible abusive homes and joined the military because they knew they could get away and they were going to be 3 hot meals in a place to lay their heads. So just because we say the oath doesn't mean we believe that everything that's in there. We don't bleed red, white, and blue, all of us. We're just doing our job. And so stop going on there and saying, oh, well, you in the military, you must agree with. That's stupid. We were in it before he put, he got back in. Like, so stop that. But what were we talking about before that? I'm sorry. Oh yeah, the questions. Yeah.
Adventures. We can finish that one.
Yeah, the adventure. But yeah, I just will not go camping anymore. I'm just not gonna do it. Just not gonna do it. Who between you two is the better communicator? And what was the hardest thing about learning to communicate with each other?
Neither one of us.
Oh, dang.
Who's better? I don't know.
Anthony said I was just trying to hit a lick.
I saw that.
I feel you.
You don't know?
I don't know.
I feel like I'm gonna go out on a limb here, and I'm gonna say Trevor was the better communicator. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that. I'm gonna say that Janelle, you thought you were, but he taught you how to communicate in a different way. To communicate with a different part of you.
Do you want to answer? You want me to answer?
Go ahead.
He like
I would say it depends.
You signed us up.
I would say I would say it depends on the situation. I think that in certain situations I can be more emotional, so the communication sometimes gets veiled by my emotions. But like, there are times where I feel like I'm communicating better because I just be like, "Can you come back?" Like sometimes you might be low. But I feel like it depends. Our communication is something that I feel like as a couple, you're always working on because you're always evolving as a person. So you're always learning. And especially like now that we're parents and that we've gotten older, like, and we have like different life experiences, our communication is always changing and also always kind of getting tested just because, you still are two individuals. So I feel like that's a hard question. It really depends on the circumstance.
So my question here is, so then do you agree when people say that women are more emotional with how they communicate? Because I know a lot of people hate that stereotype. They hate that stereotype.
So that is actually something my therapist and I talked about today. And she gave a really great response. She said that most women, when we're younger, we're given baby dolls and kitchen sets. And, we're being groomed to be emotional people and be the gatekeepers of people's emotions. Men oftentimes are like, you go into sports or you just do like, want boys to do manly things. And,
boys
when we were younger, having emotions makes you like, you're acting like a girl. So it's not that y'all aren't emotional. It's just that your emotions are like put somewhere else in society and ours are just louder.
Okay.
But yeah, because there are some times where I feel like Trevor's being way more emotional than I am. Like on Sunday, I was
Trevor,
like,
you don't even got to rebut that, Trevor. Don't even rebut that. We ain't taking that. We not taking that. He looking dead at you like, oh, you know what
on Sunday I was just like, I don't be. You was just.
But that's different. That's different emotion.
But it's still emotions don't have to be negative. Are you saying negative emotions?
I'm just saying, like, emotions. This man's team made it to the Super Bowl. Exactly. Like, that's a different kind of. I can't
comprehend that, but I love that for him. But he was being emotional.
Get that out of here, Trevor. I hate the Eagles, and I'm not even gonna let her try to turn that into that. Yeah, that's wild. That is crazy. I'm gonna ask this question, but I think I know the answer to it. Who falls asleep first? What? I would have thought the other way around. No, I feel like Janelle, you think a lot all the time. Really?
But also,
right when this camera turns off, she takes her battery out, and that's it.
But also, hold on. Also consider the fact that Trevor could stay up all night if he felt like it, like every night. He's a night owl, so that's different. But yeah, he's not the like fall asleep during the movie.
See me on 2K, Trev. See me on 2K. I see you. I was just weird. I just really thought that you would always be thinking about content and all that stuff, and that you would just be up and Trevor would you like, man, you doing too much. I'm going to sleep, like that kind of stuff.
You'll fall asleep with the real plan. You walk in.
He's saying, am I creating content?
No, I'm talking about you thinking. I think you just be thinking about creating content all the time.
Oh no, I would walk in the bedroom. She'll be the phone's watching her.
Yeah, because I'm doing my late night scrolling.
Anthony's be like and be trying to make us go to sleep with him. Boy, that is something. They be like,
I don't. I just do I do that? Do I try to make you go to sleep?
Hey, we miss you too. We miss you too.
It's over here.
I'm
And-
looking. It's just the words.
Look, see how you're communicating right now, Janelle? That's not the way to communicate. That's not the way to communicate. You could have simply told him where the chat was. See, look at that. Look at y'all.
I see the chat. The font's small.
Anthony's right though. The ladies, like not all ladies, but y'all be doing that. I'm going to bed, and we be like, "All right, cool. You're not coming. Like you sleepy."
Oh no, y'all crazy. I be happy having
sleepy.
the whole bed to myself. I have my whole routine. It'd be great. And when he come up, I don't even know. I be out.
You playing another game, and boy, don't let you be walking up the stairs. You hear that?
She be asleep. She don't even know.
I told y'all, Trevor's game time is my time.
You hear that little beep from the PS4? They be going off.
Amen.
But all right, who's this is one. This is gonna be a good one. Who's clumsier?
Oh, me. Definitely me. I drop everything.
I can see that. Yeah, he a fitness dude. Like he coordinated. He got to be coordinated.
Yeah, I drop.
Yeah.
Granted, I do have great reflexes, like catching stuff.
Yeah.
I am really good at that for some reason.
You gotta catch it.
Anthony said, "Cause I'm going to bed equals I'm ready to go to Pound Town." hey,
Anthony, please. Also,
Hey.
did you come on the show?
now is there a way? Is there a way? Like, and speaking of that, and you don't have to answer, but since Anthony brought that up, is there a way when he is preoccupied doing something that you let him know, like,
Trevor?
yeah, it's time to
Oh,
go?
we have these conversations.
There's a shot clock. Yeah.
We have these conversations ahead of time.
Oh, y'all set it up. Y'all schedule it.
Now we schedule it. We'll just
Oh.
be like, listen, I'll meet you at 11 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Kobe do. Kobe like.
All right, cool. All right, who's more likely to get lost? Did y'all just get lost? Somebody.
One time I was driving to DC, Marcus. How many times have I driven to DC?
A lot.
Like, I shouldn't need my GPS. Why was I going deeper into North Carolina?
No, she ended up back home.
I stopped.
Did you just come
got some
in the
gas.
house, or did you start over?
I started over. It took like an extra 5 hours. I was like, well, no, like extra 3 hours. And I was like, I have to go though. I was going for something. I think the Kirk Franklin concert. I think that's what it was.
Oh my
But
gosh! You just got to go
I
straight
was
on
very
that.
shocked because
She said,
All you got to do is hit 95 and go straight.
I don't know. Mind you, I've been to DC 800,000 times.
There's one split where it's north and south, and she went south.
Yeah.
And didn't
She
notice
ain't
that you had to make a turn.
I didn't notice till way later. I was enjoying myself jamming, but I don't get lost on the normal.
Were you
That
using
was not-
Apple Maps? Were you using Apple Maps?
Absolutely not.
It was
Okay,
okay,
good.
meeting. You were on a meeting.
Yes, you're absolutely right.
Oh, you weren't paying attention.
Yeah.
Mm.
Thank you. See?
All right, cool. So you, which one of you has the strangest phobia? Like fear of
What's
something
my strange
weird.
phobia? What is it?
What is it?
I have
He
a lot
looking-
of phobias, so I don't know what.
What's the
Dirty
strangest one, Trev?
spaces, like what?
I don't know. You'd have to tell me.
Everything. The toilets have to be washed twice a week. or
I'm a
it's just
clean
crazy.
person.
I'm cool with that.
No, has to. I thought I was doing good every Sunday. She said that's not enough, and I was like, "There's only two of us."
you busting them down like that?
No, no, my phobia is like I don't like dirty spaces. I don't like things that aren't attractive to the eye.
Okay.
You don't like beans because of texture.
I don't like beans.
You don't like yams because of texture.
That's not a phobia. Is that
You
a
don't like
phobia?
yams because of the texture? You can't get over with the taste is good.
No, I don't like the taste either, like the actual flavor of yams either.
Okay.
Why are you looking at me like that? Like you're disappointed. What's your phobia?
I don't think I have many.
I don't think you have any either. Trevor really just be living his best life, I guess.
What's a phobia I have? I have a fear of like unrestrained heights, I think.
Mm.
I think I have that fear. I don't like cold sponges. Like I know that sounds crazy,
It
but
doesn't
like
feel like it feels gross.
it just feels gross to me. Like if
Yeah,
the
I
sponge
understand
been
what
in
you're
the
saying.
sink or you put it in the little
Yeah.
holder and then you touch it and it's cold and wet. I don't like that. I don't know what about that. It just I gotta throw that thing in the sink, get the hot water over it to mess with it. And then my other fear would be like open water. Open water with nothing on the horizon.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, like that just is a big fear of mine. Like I'm like always scared that one day I'm gonna end up in the ocean and just be out there. And like,
I hope
it's,
that never
I
happens.
don't know
I mean,
why.
that's like one of my only fears. Honestly, I almost has my phobia.
And like, I'm a decent swimmer, but I'm like, if that ever happened to me,
I would die.
I'm going to
No
glory.
chance.
Yeah, I'm going to
Who,
glory.
me?
No, nobody has a chance.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
Unless you
over. It's
train,
like, that's why I haven't
those
taken a
waves
cruise
are like
yet.
10 feet. Like
I haven't.
10 feet like this.
She said, "Don't live on a ship." Yeah, I forgot you do, but I have never
I
been on a
remember
cruise
Yolanda.
yet.
Yeah, yeah.
I've never been on a cruise, and I really want to do it, but I'm just like,
I'm terrified.
Ask Yolanda if anybody went overboard. Are they
Yeah,
gonna
one
make it?
day.
you said Yolanda. Hey,
Yes.
Yolanda.
Yeah, one day.
Yawande. But no, I've been on a cruise ship with my job. Like they brought in a cruise ship for us to like sleep on because there was no hotels in the country that we were at. So they brought this cruise ship in because so it's Papua New Guinea. Papua New Guinea is a very small country, and they're like having a tribal war right now, like with spears and like stuff like that. Like the day before, someone had got killed at the hotel the vice president was supposed to stay at, and they still ended up staying there. But we ended up on this Carnival cruise ship. It was like the Princess line, so it was below Carnival. It was one of their sub lines.
How do you know Carnival?
Yeah, Carnival sent the Princess. What I still got a magnet from it, and like it was supposed to be us and all these other countries on the ship, and only Japan showed up. So it was just us and the Japanese delegation.
I know that's right.
Oh, we were having a blast, but the problem
You
was
should have got some skincare from him.
the workers on the ship still had to work. So they still had to be at their shops every day. Like the performers still had to perform. So we felt bad. So we went to all the performances, like every performance, like to help out. They had the full buffet. So the cooks were cooking everything every day.
I know
And
that's right.
I was like, why don't y'all save the food? They're like, we're contractually not allowed to. We have to cook everything. So we were like just eating 24/7. It was a real cool stay. Yawande says half the time I forget I'm on a whole boat. I walk out of the deck like, oh, yeah. They're really nice. Hopefully I can get on one, and I really want to appreciate you. She's been really trying to help me get on one, but I just new administration. I'm too busy right now. Let me see. What's the last one I want to ask? I'm gonna ask two more, and then we're gonna get to the Super Bowl talk. Who has more patience? He looking like she gonna say herself, but it's me.
Honestly, Trevor.
I ain't got one, Yawande.
Trevor has definitely come a long way.
I learned patience
because he did not have it when we first. Oh my! He did not.
Was it Janelle that helped you learn patience, like dealing with her, or was it having Zaire? I'm not saying that you're terrible. I'm just saying, but when you get in a relationship, you got to deal with the stuff the other person. Like, there's a lot of personality you got to deal with.
I mean, I would maybe say it was Zaire, like having to go through fatherhood and everything like that. It was more so like I just couldn't be the way I used to be, straight up. But
Trevor will come in, guns blazing, ready to go off on somebody. I'd be like, "Oh my god, calm down."
But I think like going through fatherhood, maybe the like journey that we had was different. So I would say that maybe.
And Anthony, that's why you're doing what you do. He says, I almost have unlimited patience for kids.
Yeah.
I don't have that yet. I have patience for kids I can give back.
No, that's something I learned, Anthony. I have plenty of patience for kids.
Yeah.
I have none for adults.
I have none for adults either.
Oh my God. You are
unlimited for kids because kids don't know better. They're products of their environment. They don't have the tools and resources to get knowledge and learn and do better. But adults out here, I got nothing for you. If you messy and you unprofessional, I have nothing for you. Like, nothing makes my job
your
worse.
Own kid, it's like you got to imagine yourself as that person. So, I mean, my kid looks like me, so I have no issue doing that. Being like, this was me at that age. So
yeah. But yeah, y'all have a cool kid. Like, he's very, very nice. Like, when I met him, I feel like we had known each other for a little bit because he's like, oh, we're gonna play with this ball, brother.
Right, he was ready for your
like you integrated
with
Anthony.
Yeah, when he met Anthony, they were just sitting there playing Roblox, and he was telling Anthony all about Roblox. I don't know what they was talking about, but they were all in it. I loved it.
I love that he's not fearful of people, like, and he can tell that if y'all love the person, he should love the person too. And I think that shows like that's just a good household. That shows that the person's being raised right. So I love that. So shout out to Zaire for being awesome. And then the last question. And I think we definitely know the answer to this one. Who's the better dancer? Trev, take that credit. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say one thing. She can learn the TikTok dances faster than me, though. But I think like other dances, I can do better.
There's one dance you can do better than me, Trevor.
The Tamia dance?
No, whichever one I can't do. The
Can you merengue? Can you hit the bachata?
Can you, Trevor?
Yes.
No, you can't.
What you mean?
Give us 5 seconds. Give us 5 seconds, Trev.
Let's see if Trevor could get out and do it. Do you think Trevor could go out and do a band dance? Do you think Trevor could come out and do a band dance?
He can wash a machine.
I can
Not
be
like
90 degrees.
Not like Teresa or something like that.
Do it right now.
Like,
do it right now.
I can be at 90 degrees.
Let's see it.
Now.
They said, let's see.
Stand up.
Put that knee up.
Man, y'all playing with me.
Why you leaning that back? Straighten that back.
He could never.
Hey,
I'm definitely a better
I got
dancer.
perfect 90s.
I'm definitely a better dancer. I don't even know why you asked.
They said get up and dance. Let us be the judge. They we need to see that 5 seconds of bachata.
Something that really made me attracted to Trevor is Trevor does enjoy dancing and he has no problem enjoying himself. Like a lot of people that I tried to date, they were very reserved. And I remember the first time we went to the club, I was like, "Oh, you dance for real?" So
yeah, I hate when brothers like. I get it when you were younger, but I hate when brothers be with their ladies and they don't want to dance, and they just be sitting there, and then your girl having fun. Man, get out there and create that memory, man.
Right?
Like that is something. Even if you are bad, that you're gonna laugh about for the rest of y'all life.
Nobody
like,
cares about how you dance.
Nobody cares. And I guess the best thing is, none of those people gonna see you again.
Right.
Like they don't know who you are.
They don't remember you. Literally,
And
30 seconds go by. You ain't.
I guarantee you start dancing, your eyes lock with your lady, and it just be you two in that room. Like y'all just be having a good time.
But the thing is, not these kids. Well, I'm old.
Okay, Unc.
Now they don't club. Like clubbing, turning 18, getting X's on your hands,
It's over.
trying to act like you're 21. That doesn't exist.
COVID.
Yeah, it doesn't. But it's like you wanna get the, as Anthony said, the pound town. Go out there, be silly with your girl.
I'm saying enjoy yourself.
Enjoy yourself with your girl. That'll be like, oh my god, I love this dude. He better get whatever he wants. Like
exactly.
that's what they be like. Like that's what happens. Like they be looking at you on the ride home. You be just looking out the windshield. You look over, they just be like,
I'm about to say, give women food.
yeah, oh yeah. And on the way home, stop and get them wings, boy.
Say it again.
Get them something on the way so they can have something to soak them drinks up. And then on the way home, stop by that little food truck that be sitting out there. Get that little shrimp wrap. Get whatever they want. Them wings, extra crispy with some fries. A chicken Philly, whatever, like whatever you gotta get them, you get them.
What's the name of the pizza place? And Pizza?
Yeah, and pizza hit. No, but the thing is, don't feed them if you're trying to go to Pound Town.
Why not?
Go get it after you go to Pound Town, because y'all eat and they want to go to sleep.
If
y'all be
she throws up nowadays. She don't drink.
I didn't just take shots with you a couple weeks ago.
With me or with your friends?
You and Shanice.
I happen to be there.
I said I only drink with you or take shots with you or Shakira.
Let's go get some donkey.
He said break a leg. Hey, but no, it's like you can't feed them right before.
Break a leg.
If you're trying to go to Pound, don't feed
or just make sure you don't feed them too much.
No, because the minute that food hits your stomach, sleep activates. The melatonin starts seeping into your system, and then they hit you with that. Oh my god! You be like, dang, and then they slide that bonnet on. It's over. It's over. They put that long t-shirt on.
Racism.
That long t-shirt. They go in the bathroom, come out, talking about, whew. And they just slide in bed. You know you're not getting.
I'm good off that. You come out the bathroom steaming, I'm good.
I was gonna say, Trevor don't care what I'm wearing.
I'll catch you later. You come out the bathroom just peeling the paint, I'm good.
That's
from like actually using the bathroom?
From using
yeah, no.
Oh no. Mm-mm.
No, yeah. Terrible.
Nah, so yeah, you can't feed them too much after that. But no, those are some good love couple questions I just wanted to ask since we're coming up on Valentine's Day. So hopefully y'all got stuff planned. But the love was real for
going downstairs. Thank you for being
you don't want to talk about your team? You don't want to talk about that?
I can bask just like this light is on me right now. That Super Bowl 49.
59.
Look, you don't even know where you were. See? It's been that long.
That's how joyous he is.
Exactly.
It's the joy.
I'm 10 years back. We beat the shit out of Taylor Swift.
Amen.
Patrick Mahomes,
Amen.
Andy Reid, and that three-peat.
And Donald Trump.
No problem with Andy Reid.
And Donald Trump. Huh?
And Donald.
I forgot.
I don't have a single
That
problem
was
with.
probably the best
They
part.
showed Taylor
Well,
Swift
he
on
left
Valentine's
before
Day.
halftime, so he made sure he got out of there. So
Did he really leave? I
yep,
didn't
he
know
did.
that.
He left. Usually, so I was on a trip where we took the VP to a football game one time, and they typically leave before. It's more of like a hey,
Usually
we,
just
So
an
he saw the
appearance?
first half.
yeah, it's more so an appearance.
Oh,
Did he see? But
I
he
get
did.
it.
He did see the halftime show. They did say that he was there for the halftime show.
Oh, he was not.
Dang.
He was not there. So yeah, he had left
Probably
before
knew.
that.
They about to- these
Yeah.
Negroes.
So he could go throw some more executive orders at us.
Right.
But,
I know he has some hard ER. He keep messing with my money. I'm gonna let y'all know this. Donald Trump is messing with my money, and it's really pissing me off.
just give me
Every
my
month,
money.
literally every month, I'm going to be told if I can or cannot be paid.
Come on.
See, I just got to
But-
prove that like we're okay for this month.
But at least the price of eggs is down.
I could afford eggs. Y'all are poor. That has nothing to do with my salary. Like
Yeah.
the amount of meetings I've been in where they're like, I just can't believe it.
It's sad. It's sad all the way around. I think. Ooh, what happened to my? That's crazy. Hold on, y'all. I don't know.
He taking us on a little trip. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I like this hoodie.
Thank you. Got it on that clearance rack at Nike.
Amen.
Because that $70 for a hoodie, y'all tripping.
Listen, that's $700 for a
Tripping.
Beyonce ticket.
It's not worth it for this album. So anyway, Kendrick, we'll talk about the game. First of all, the game was a blowout. I thought it was going to be a lot better. I was hoping it would be a lot better, but dang, ladies, y'all got to see Jalen Hurts lick his lips, do the LL Cool J. I hope y'all won the night apparently. So congratulations to y'all. Happy y'all got to see that. I'm a Cowboys fan, so either like I would have preferred the Chiefs to win, but it didn't happen. I love Andy Reid, so I ain't got nothing against Andy Reid. The way he defended Mike Vick just forever made me a fan of him. And he's been through a lot too.
I have a problem with Andy Reid.
Yeah, he's been through a lot too, especially with his child, with his son, who was a drug addict, like a really bad drug addict. Like,
Is this giving Hunter Biden?
Like more so like I'm not wealthy and I use a lot of like it was bad. And that's why he said he gave Michael Vick a chance. He was like, now I sit here and I put my son in the best positions that I can, and I give him a chance after chance and money after money to get himself right. And y'all expect me to turn away this man just because he did something like one time that he's paid his debt for? Like, and
I am appalled by people who are mad at that, but y'all hunt.
Be quiet, Kim. Be quiet.
You can't flake on your team, y'all.
Yeah, be quiet, Kimberly. Like,
I mean, look at Browns fans. Lord.
But that new stadium they are building is going to be amazing.
I love that for Cleveland. But
Cleveland won't need that. That joint's going to be an in-ground dome. That thing is ridiculously nice. It's just going to look like a little bubble on the ground, but it's going to be underground. Like, and it's going.
That's dope. Are they going to be better?
Yeah, and it's like no, but it's gonna be like a whole shopping center around it. Like it's gonna be awesome. Like
I love that for Cleveland. Cleveland's like
it's not gonna be in Cleveland. It's gonna be like on the outside in one of the suburbs. But yeah.
Speaking of Ohio, did you see? This was not on the list. Did you see
the Lions got smacked? Is what happened. The Lions weren't ready.
I was actually low key rooting for them too, but just because
I was rooting for them, but they.
The question. Remember when Donald Trump was like, they're eating the cats and dogs in Springfield, Ohio, and he's talking about the Haitian community? Apparently, a group of Nazis and racist people went to Springfield, Ohio, to the Haitian community and was trying to harass them. And those beautiful Black people came out with guns and ran those people away. And they're currently suing them. And I love it. That's it.
Good. It's like that one church. What is it in? Look at what the church
is. The one that got the Proud Boys name.
That one is that they trademarked the Proud Boys name as part of their settlement.
So satisfying.
That is fighting with intelligence.
Yeah,
whoever was the idea behind that, like they get paid every time they try to use that.
I love it.
Like smart. I love when we put our best foot forward and we're like, yeah, you thought you meant this unto us for evil, but God meant it unto us for good. And now you're gonna pay me, but you're gonna pay me. So that's beautiful. I just wasn't a vocal Lions fan. Of course you weren't. I didn't know a Lions fans until this last 2 years. But then halftime came. And on the scene came Kendrick Lamar. And a very on brand performance for him.
Mhm.
I was
Thank you for saying that.
yes, and I think that's what we need to remember. Remember who this man is. He has never been a shucking,
Come
jiving,
on,
dancing, spin around,
Come on,
moonwalking performer. And they knew this when they picked him. Don't act like they didn't know this. Jay-Z knows who he is. Everybody knows who he is. I think, and people are going to disagree because everybody wants to hate Jay-Z now. I think we owe Jay-Z a lot of credit for this. Especially
Can
with
we talk about that? Because I agree with you.
And I think people are overlooking what he did for us.
Yeah.
And if you don't like Kendrick, I can understand you feeling like you wanted Lil Wayne because it was New Orleans and all that. I get it.
They literally showed Lil Wayne performing not too long ago, and
it's bad. Part of me wishes Wayne was fine and he could have like gone on stage with him maybe for a little number on the end.
He has hits.
Lil Wayne is the music of my generation. Like, he's part of it. But this was on brand for Kendrick, and having Samuel L. Jackson narrate and be Uncle Sam. Now, remind you, this is the same Samuel L. Jackson who kidnapped Martin Luther King Sr. So Martin Luther King Jr.'s daddy.
What? Because they wasn't playing. Okay.
Yeah, they were more because Morehouse was run by white folk at the time, and he kidnapped him because he was part of the board, and they were, trying to get better rights for the students. The students needed better access to facilities and stuff like that. They weren't
arguing.
They weren't trying to hurt people.
And being productive.
But then Martin Luther King Sr. started having like a heart attack. Oh my God. And this man, and instead of just opening the doors and letting the help come, they said, "Nah, brother, you can take the elevator." They're like, "Ain't no elevator." I know.
Did they come to the back or something?
No, they said take the elevator. He was like, "There ain't no elevator." He was like, "I know." And they tied a rope around him and slid him out the window. They lowered this man out the window so they didn't have to open the doors, so they could keep.
In the name of the culture, I get it. At that time,
they ended up winning too. They ended up winning it, but they ended up getting suspended too. So, and I guess that
suspended and expelled. Suspended with getting what I want is absolutely worth it.
And so it was brilliant to see someone who did all that for the culture that a lot of people don't know Samuel L. Jackson was part of. Like, he's that old and he was part of it.
He's big. Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. History ain't that far away. Like, it's people who lived through it.
Him and his wife.
Yeah. So him being Uncle Sam and saying, this is too ghetto. Like, you can't do that. Like, he becoming the thing that he did not represent at all was just brilliant play. For Kendrick, the whole place looking like a PlayStation controller. It was just brilliant. Serena crip walking. Only thing I'm gonna say about it is I wish she didn't touch her face. I wish she had not touched her face. And she can sit here and lie and say she didn't.
When we talk about the fact that whoever her makeup and hair team are, 20,000 times better. Like, I don't know who was doing this.
But why does it look like she's? And I hate getting into the conversation,
but also, how do we know
she changed her shade? Like, she's so much lighter. It's like, what it was.
I'm gonna say this. I don't know also if it has to do with pregnancy, because I did get a little bit lighter after pregnancy. I don't know, but
you still look like Janelle.
Yeah, she still look like Serena. She just, her face is. You know what's crazy? Her dermatologist, I think I said this before, I follow her dermatologist, and her dermatologist was like, I need Serena to stop. Like, she posted a video saying, like, she's my friend, but I need her to stop. This is not.
Yeah. Something ain't right. Something's definitely
as long as she feel beautiful.
I guess. But then people are rebutting against her saying, "Oh, you talking about they not like us, but then you married the not like us." And I was like,
but that's not what.
Yeah.
That's not what.
They're saying she's goofy for dancing about her ex while she's married and got kids.
First of all, it wasn't about her ex. I love that y'all thought it was about Drake. It was her reclaiming the fact that they tried to ruin her career from crip walking before. That was her reclaiming her time. Y'all just don't know how to be satisfied about nothing.
No, but I love the American flag made of black people, because the country was built off our backs. And then he divided it, because that's exactly where we are right now, in a divided country. Now, before I let you say your takeaways, I do have to say this. 2 things can be true.
Okay.
from a scale of 1 to 10 on the message, 10.
Mm-hmm.
Absolute 10. Very on brand for him. Exactly what needed to be said. In terms of the Super Bowl performance, boring. Like, I can say two things can be true. It would have been really cool. And I get why he wouldn't bring Wayne out. Wayne is the antithesis of what his brand is. It's about uplifting black people, making us look good. Wayne is like, kind of the opposite. Let's get ratchet and and he looked crazy.
He looks like he's dying. Like,
yeah, he looked like he don't bathe or nothing. He just looked like he just gets up.
He got like one attached.
Yeah, and them dreads all matted together. It looks weird. Like, I don't know. But for a Super Bowl performance, I can understand people being like, that joint was boring. And it was, but sometimes, he's more about the message, and that's just who he is. And next year we'll have some old rock band that's seen better days.
I don't think so. I think next year they're going.
I don't think so.
Like they did with Beyonce, they're going to have like numerous people.
After he looked at the camera and said, "Drake, like we're not gonna in the A minor chain."
I don't know, because
the lowercase a chain.
That Super Bowl halftime beat Michael Jackson's halftime viewership. I'm not gonna go that far because I know what people want to say. Oh, it beat Michael Jackson. No, I'm talking about I'm not talking about like my opinion. I'm saying viewership.
Yeah, it should have though.
I was just shocked at
there's
that.
Plenty that have passed it. It's not the first one that's passed it.
Are you sure?
Yes, more people. There's more ways to watch the game, for one. It's not just you got to be in front of a TV. You can watch from your phone. You can have your phone on and the TV on, so that adds numbers. You can have, there's a lot of people around the world can watch now. It's not just something streaming. So I don't really take that. I think the impact of Michael Jackson's Super Bowl is, if you've never seen, that's what I'm saying. There's more access. The impact of Michael Jackson's Super Bowl was the fact that brother stood there and didn't move, and people were passing out.
I never really got that whole thing, but
the Cowboys were playing in that Super Bowl, and it became Michael Jackson's Super Bowl. It was the Michael Jackson concert featuring the Super Bowl.
Just like who played at Whitney Houston's Super Bowl? Exactly.
Yeah,
that's exactly my point.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think
you talk about Lettucey. I mean, I still want to talk about Kendrick, but real quick moment for Lettucey.
Throw that in there. Lettucey deserves a shout out. She looked good.
Also, we had to talk about John Baptiste because I want to hear y'all's opinion on that.
I ain't like it. But it was a little too. I think I love him because he's so ambitious with weaving different genres in and out, and his skill and musicianship is unmatched. Mm-hmm. But I felt it was a little too pandering, feeling like I don't know. It
was too like biscuits and grits.
Yeah, it was too. Yeah, it was too much.
But you don't think because of where they were?
Yeah, I get it.
Black History Month. It was kind of a perfect, but I can understand what you're saying too.
What do you mean you still never understood that? She said people idolize Michael.
Like, I can't fathom ever being so obsessed with someone.
You see it with Beyonce. There's people who's absolutely.
I don't get that either.
No one passes out for Beyonce. I don't think anybody's done that. I ain't catch y'all live in the minute. Hey, Jasmine, what's up, girl? We glad you caught us. But yeah, no. Lettucey did an amazing job. Amazing rendition. Beautiful. I think she started a little too low at the beginning, and she corrected it as she went along. But I noticed that they put the Black National Anthem so early in the day that a lot of people missed it.
Right.
And I was like, that was intentional.
Because they had so many other things going on.
Yeah. No, I think that was intentional. It was very intentional. Because the backlash they get. There's only one anthem. It's only one anthem. Yeah,
they're trying to get it removed.
I really feel like the Star Spangled Banner shouldn't be our national anthem. Anyway, America the Beautiful should be our national anthem. I think America the Beautiful should be our national anthem.
I agree. The Ray Charles version.
I was about to say specifically the Ray Charles version. That is our national anthem.
I wholeheartedly agree.
It's a good song. It actually talks about America,
the whole of America. For that. How do we
should have. It talks about the whole of America. It talks about the whole thing, every region and everything. Like that's a better song than.
And it's beautiful.
And it's easier to sing.
Yeah.
Okay. As someone who has had to sing the national anthem at an event, it is a lot easier.
You can sing?
I'm all right. But like someone who's had to sing the national anthem at an event.
Everyone heard this. At some point in time, we're gonna have to hear you sing. Either we're gonna have to see a video or something. I need proof.
You don't.
I didn't know that.
We didn't have Trevor dance. When Trevor dances, I'll sing.
Trevor will dance right now.
Trevor didn't dance. He left.
He didn't. He really upset me because he'd be dancing every 30 seconds. Like if I could
Um,
really have a camera in the house, y'all
but
would be like, wow.
but what do you feel about Kendrick? What's your takeaway for Kendrick?
So Kendrick satisfies a part of my brain that I cannot comprehend. So for me, it was wonderful. Like I love that he makes me really sit down and pay attention to what he's doing. I think that with everything that's going on right now, um, it's imperative that people who are considered leaders in our community or people who have these platforms use them strategically. And I think that, like you said, the message was to me 12 out of 10. I thought it was phenomenal. Do I understand people saying, oh, it was boring because it's a Super Bowl halftime show? I get it. But the whole point of having a revolution or a movement or wanting change is making sure that your voice is heard. So why not on like the biggest platform, one of the biggest platforms of the year? And I just thought it was beautifully done. Everything Kendrick does to me is just like visual poetry. And just like I said, it really satisfies me. But I wish that he took some songs out. Like, and I feel like people might hate me for this, but
Luther didn't need to be there.
Hmm?
Luther didn't need to be there.
I didn't like where it was placed.
Yeah, where it was
I
put was
enjoyed it,
weird.
but I
It
didn't like where it
slowed it
was placed.
down.
I didn't think all of the stars needed to be in there. That's not my favorite song.
But that's the song, the White Snow.
Okay, because of Black Panther.
Yes.
Well,
a lot of songs he couldn't perform because they're tied up in litigation with his old publishing company.
Oh,
so there was with Top Dog Entertainment. He was with Top Dog Entertainment for like 17 years.
Mm-hmm.
And they still own the rights to a lot of his songs that are not letting him have it because he left in 2022. So there's a lot of songs that if he performs it, they get paid. So all the people that there's a lot of his friends that he had on stage with him that were part of Top Dog.
Anthony, that's so mean.
Yeah. What? I don't understand why it was such a controversy. SZA was given Summer Walk.
I know it's not a compliment because you know what makes me really mad?
Well, she lip synced the first one.
I could actually really, really enjoy, but her stage presence and her attitude is what completely turns me off.
Well, I think too, they are an odd couple.
Mic was not on. Sorry.
Oh no.
Everybody
I think the second part. The second part, it was. I think it was on. But I think
the first part it was on. The second part.
No, the first part was straight studio lip sync. All of the lights was straight studio lip sync. I was like, that's way too. Yeah, but I think that's the problem. They're a really odd couple. SZA loves showing that body she paid for, and he was probably like, "You ain't gonna come out here doing that." But he was like, "You ain't gonna come out here doing that because this ain't about that right now. This is about the message we send, and not you being out here looking like this." He's like, "This is about it. If you want to be here, that's what we're gonna do." With my bell-bottom jeans on.
First of all, I loved the bell-bottom jeans.
No. I
loved it for him. Y'all ain't gotta like it about that. That's Kendrick, and that's not the first time he's wore those doggone jeans. I don't know why everyone was acting like this was the first time. I loved it.
No,
I loved it.
No,
but when I tell you the Say Drake and the smile, I'm telling y'all right now. I'm letting it be known on Beyonce's internet. If y'all take me to that place, when Michelle said we go high, they go low, I'm going beneath. I'm going literally to hell. It's because of Kendrick. I have not been petty enough, and we all on a whole nother level. So if you piss me off,
fair enough.
Thank you, Anthony. Really, he's the only person that could do it, and I think it's just because of his height.
Oh yeah, any other person getting cooked. He's an odd dude, but the A minor chain too was crazy. Right when I saw it, I was like, what a lowercase. I was like, oh, that. He got that thing iced out for beautiful. And it's like Drake Drake has an album releasing on the 14th too. I forget who he's with. Is it Party Next Door? Party Next Door, yeah.
Party Next Door, yeah.
And I like Party Next Door. Yeah. They make really fun music. It's just
like 2017.
Yeah, but they still got some good stuff. But
it better be good. I'm gonna listen to it, and it better be good.
And everybody's like, "Oh, this is not really gonna hurt Drake. Drake will be back and everything." I think this album will show us.
Well, he said he's coming out with a solo album after.
Oh, I bet.
To cover up for.
I think sometimes knowing when to take your L is important in life. I think that's a skill.
The beef is still on.
No, I'm serious. I'm serious too. It's like. Because now he thinks that's probably the only way he's gonna stay relevant if he keeps this, because no one's taking you seriously. But my thing is, in life, we need to start teaching from kids. Like all these participation trophies and all that stuff got to go because
No,
we need to
literally,
we need to teach people
I hate them.
how to lose, like how to lose gracefully, get back up, and sometimes losing means taking some time off
Yes.
and re-attack. Like right now, Drake needs to take some time off.
What he should have done, he dropped Family Matters and all that stuff, but after Not Like Us, he should have been
Shut up.
quiet.
It was the song of the
And
summer.
then waited and dropped an album.
Yeah, I say he should have waited 2 years. Enjoy yourself for 2 years. Let us miss you a little bit.
Because that's the thing. Drake doesn't understand what he had.
Mhm.
We allowed Drake to be who he was. We
Mhm.
knew that you wasn't like, we know you're a culture vulture, Drake.
Yeah.
We know that, like,
We know
you're
you,
really
Jimmy.
a
You
Jim-
wheelchair Jimmy.
Like we know Aubrey, but you do what you do well, and you weren't you weren't problematic. Like we had your back in the Meek Mill situation. We had your back after the Pusha T situation.
Oh,
But
I didn't
you
have his
just-
back after that. You had his back after that.
I still no. I'm not saying I supported him.
We still listen.
He
Yes,
lost that. He lost that beef.
he's
What I'm
lost every beef he's gotten into.
You think he lost the Meek Mill beef?
I think not the Meek Mill beef. I'm talking about the Pusha T beef.
Yeah, the Pusha T. Once he listen, I remember the day. I remember exactly what I was doing when Pusha T dropped that song and let us know that Drake had an illegitimate
Mhm.
child with a white woman.
And it's
that's
like
when I was like,
it's like Drake thought he was untouchable. Like
he did.
Pusha T wouldn't know nothing about me. It's like, bruh.
Yes, and he still does.
You think, and it's the thing is, you got to understand that everybody, and this is less for everybody. Everybody that's smiling, kiki in your face, and be around you all the time is not in your camp. Some of them people are just trying to find out stuff to tell other people, and they exploited it. Kendrick exploited it. Everybody
Drake did not win that. Well, no, that wasn't Drake. Never mind.
that man looking paranoid, probably looking around the room paranoid. There's certain people
He's
that
on tour right now.
yeah, I know. You saw that hole with the
Walking around
smoke, with the bullet holes in the smoke.
It's like, dog, the gimmicks are killing me.
Yeah,
The
but
gimmicks are you're making it really corny, and it's sad because y'all know I was a huge Drake fan, but he's ruining it for me. Like, there are days when my Spotify will play the numerous Drake songs that I have, and I'm like, I'm not going to act like Drake don't have hits, but he's ruining it for us. R. Kelly ruined it for us. Everyone's ruining everything for us.
and that's the thing. It's like you really went up on stage with holes in your shirt and a little puffer in your pocket and was puffing smoke.
Coming out.
But see, this is the same thing that them preachers do, like Mike Todd's and all them. They gotta have gimmicks because they have no substance.
Segment on Mike Todd.
They have no segment. One day I'm gonna do a real segment and I'm gonna bring the Bible out and just start
because I need to understand how any of y'all believe anything that Mike Todd
anything him say. And that Keon dude in Houston too, he just as bad too. That bald headed Keon, what's his name, Henderson or whatever his name.
I really don't try to get
Trash.
into pastors like that.
It's like I don't try to either, but it's like I see so many people going the wrong way, thinking that these men are preaching out of the scriptures and they're not. And I really want to do a whole like series on that. Just like let me show you the scriptures that refute exactly what they're doing, so y'all know. Like,
but that's what scares
anyway.
me about the church. Like, there is such a dependency on the pastor that y'all aren't even reading to comprehend. You're waiting for him.
Y'all worshiping the pulpit. Y'all not worshiping God. Y'all worshiping the man behind the pulpit because he can't be wrong. And then when they spit in the man's face, y'all still up in there. Whole place should have been emptied. Whole church should have been empty. Talking about some transformation. You ain't transforming.
Could you imagine?
Like, bro, if you spit in my face, I can only imagine. I would take my hands.
I'm sorry, I gotta relax.
Like, man, I would take my hands and run them across his face. So
yeah, cancel culture is so wrong.
Yeah,
like I'm really not a fan of cancel culture, but if they wanted to cancel him, that's fine.
Kim say I skipped band practice to see Drake during homecoming. Used to be a big fan.
Oh, I would never forget.
Yeah, she's shamming. She out there shamming.
I will never forget that homecoming and the amount of people who should probably sue Howard for getting physically hurt.
At the Young Money joint.
Yeah, I probably would have sued Howard. I don't know how they did it. I would have came back. I'm leaving here with something.
Yeah, but I thought it was a great performance for him. I can understand it. It was a little boring. It would have put me to sleep had it not been for the message. I think it would have put me to sleep. But I'm anxious to see who they call next year to do it. It's definitely going to be probably a woman performer. So I think it's going to be a woman next year. Because I think the Rihanna one didn't go over well because she was pregnant. She couldn't really do as much as she wanted.
Someone said Travis Scott, and I actually would love that.
That man
I
demonic,
would
and I ain't
love
with it. No,
it.
I'm not. I went to one of his concerts, man. It was way too much demonic.
Travis Scott's concert is one of my favorite concerts of all
Nah,
time.
he be having too much like
I loved
imagery
it.
that just be like brother, I
But I'm
can't.
talking about he would be able to. Travis Scott has a lot of.
He be
different
having
types
mosh
of
pits. Yeah, he be having mosh pits at his joint.
I love me some Travis Scott. Maybe I'm a crackhead.
Someone said absolutely not. Yeah,
I love
absolutely
me some
not. I
Travis.
think there's something troubling about that man.
If you had to choose, who would you choose right now? If they were like, you have to pick.
I don't know. It depends. It's what do we want? Like
We don't know that.
Nobody knows what we want.
Okay.
Oh, Lula says she loves Travis Scott, so she down
Thank
for
you.
it. Him,
Thank you,
like,
Lula girl.
y'all can meet up and go.
We need to go to a concert. We need to go to a concert.
Y'all can meet up and go. Okay.
We don't need your permission.
I was down there at the Spectrum Center watching that daggone Travis Scott concert. Man, Lula had me in there. Crazy.
Oh my gosh, it was one of my favorite concerts ever.
But Marcus was stuff. What's stuff?
Anthony, say it again.
Anthony,
Anthony, say it again. Anthony, say it
Chris
again.
Brown. It's not gonna happen.
Oh my god!
I wish it did.
It would be so good.
It would be amazing.
It would be.
I'm just still mad we didn't get the Chris Brown, Michael Jackson thing because
I hate that they keep sharing that doggone clip. I see it on my feed all the time of what we could have gotten.
Little feature from her on guitar. We already got that though. We got that last year. We got that from her with Usher last year.
I need it again.
So I would. You know what? You know what I want? Because I'm old. Y'all know I'm an old soul. Y'all know more. Give me a Charlie Wilson Super Bowl featuring the Isleys. Give me that. Give me Charlie Wilson featuring the Isleys. So and bring the Gap Band and let's hear Outstanding on a national stage.
I'm with you.
Give me that.
Hey, thank you.
You know your skin. Isn't it glowing? Y'all see that forehead just shining? Y'all see that thing?
You didn't hear me say. Oh yeah, before we were on like a pre-cross set. Oh, that forehead. You didn't hear me.
She tried to pull that thing down over it. It didn't even move.
Right. I'm very happy with my forehead because it is. Thanks, y'all. That's so nice. Tomorrow's facial day.
Yeah, but no, give me Outstanding. Let me do the electric slide in my living room.
Send that to somebody right now.
Like imagine that. Imagine that you hear that, and then all of a sudden the Isleys come out. The Isleys just slide out. One good time.
I would
like that. And then I know we lost Frankie Beverly. Like
Jalen Hurts would love that.
Yeah, like bring that out. Like let these old cats that was holding us down, like get that Super Bowl. Because back then it was only white rock and roll bands that was getting it. Let these brothers have that one time that they could have. Because I guarantee you, and boy, let Detroit make it. And let Baltimore make it to the Super Bowl. Boy, can you imagine
still
that?
Sings his ass off?
Still sings. She said, I have a 5 head without my wigs.
Listen, and I know you fine, okay? It don't even matter. The prettiest girls have huge foreheads.
Yeah, but that would be my choice Super Bowl. But Chris Brown would be it.
Something at you.
Victoria Monet? No.
After what performance was it? I wasn't a believer either. But after
she's great, but she can't.
It was some performance. I was like, oh my God, she's a performer and entertainer.
You know who I didn't think could actually sing, but she's actually decent too. Money Long. She can actually sing pretty decent. I just saw a performance of hers. I was like, okay, she's okay. She's okay.
I like Money. That's me as
I didn't think she could sing that well until I just saw her singing the little.
Well, she's been singing for I have to send you the video of what she looked like before she looked now. She looked like a boy. She had short hair, like she was completely different. I think she did this to really enter into mainstream, and clearly it worked. But
Victoria Monet, nah, I don't think. Maybe if she partnered with Janelle Monáe and you had like a Janelle Monáe, a Monet like thing, but like I don't.
Janelle Monáe, didn't she already do it?
No,
she wasn't.
No, you think about like that Prince tribute she did.
I don't want it.
But I think we just haven't had a Super Bowl that moved me the way. And I know Anthony. I don't think Anthony liked him that much, but Prince, the Prince Super Bowl was special. I don't know what about that halftime show. Like I think we had a run. We had Beyonce's Super Bowl, which was good. We had Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars had a really great performance. Where has he been at too? He's been quiet. Like where is that man at?
He just made a song with Sexy Red, and people are not happy about it. He also owes a lot of money in gambling debt.
They said that was false.
I thought he said that he made all the money back with the Sexy Red song.
They said that was false. He joked about it because people were saying that, but he wasn't serious. That was a.
But yeah, he made a song with Sexy Red, and it was.
But no, I think we were running low on Super Bowl talent right now, and I think this is a perfect time to reach back and be like, "Hey, Charlie, come on up here and give us that."
I would love that. I would love to see Charlie Wilson. He would be great.
Who else could be with him? I'm trying to think. Yeah, Isley's probably something like that. I don't know, because I feel like
Well, yeah, they're not having. Listen, we ain't gonna see black people at the Super Bowl for the next 4 years. Y'all know
yeah,
that.
yeah. You know what I want to go back to though? I would really love to go back. We had it good during the pandemic with the verses. I think that was one of the most brilliant ideas that came out before they made it a network. Yeah, when they started making it a network thing, that's when the problem with black people, man. I hate to say this during February. When we have something, we let stuff go too fast, man. It's okay to gatekeep some stuff, man. It's okay. Like some things you just got to keep in house, because the minute you let other people get into your vision and stuff, you taint it.
Yeah,
and it got real. Like it was funny when the Instagrams weren't working, and
it was so good.
it was peak.
I used to love it. I would just let it play and I'd be doing. I loved it, and then they just tried to make it too serious, and people was trying to kill each other, and it was too much.
Because who did I can't remember who like the Earth, Wind and Fire. I was one boy. My whole house was clean. My house was cleaned after that, man. Well,
I don't know if it could be possible, but Earth, Wind and Fire Super Bowl that's
what I'm saying.
Happened? Has it ever happened?
No, I'm saying bring out.
Because they only have what?
That's fine. They can get a fill-in voice. It's about the music. It ain't even about the people.
Earth, Wind and Fire has never done a Super Bowl?
No. And that's what I'm saying. Bring Charlie Wilson, let him kick that joint on. And then at the end, they be like, we're not done yet. And you just hear Reason start up in the background. You be like, man, nobody gonna want to play no game no more. Nobody gonna play no game. Them gonna be taking off them pads, looking for their wives.
Right.
Boy, they're gonna be like,
we'll see people two-stepping on the field.
We'll finish this tomorrow. Y'all gonna see Jalen Hurts walking, licking his lips again.
Listen,
heading for that woman.
That kind of music.
And y'all seen his woman, boy? You seen his woman? And
that's what I'm saying.
And get her own bag.
Really like him.
And she got her own bag. Teddy Riley versus Babyface. Babyface. Oh my God. Like we can call it the Black Review, and just take us all the way from the 60s with the Isleys, take us all the way into now. Like just do a mishmash of the best stuff. Like I'm surprised there hasn't been like I wish Detroit would get to the Super Bowl and they just do a Motown halftime.
Oh my gosh, I would cry. I would
the history of Motown and give Otis so we can finally tell Otis we came to see you. Just one time, we came to see you, Otis, because he the last one.
Kendrick in Detroit. I'm really excited for our
anniversary. I'm just gonna see him right here down the street in St. Louis.
That was my gift to Trevor for our anniversary.
Y'all going in Detroit? Mm-hmm. Strap up, Trev. All right.
It's in the summertime.
That concert's to die for. Just saying.
Hit that note.
Hit that note. I'm gonna bleed later. But all in all, good halftime show. It was who Kendrick was. Mm-hmm. It was definitely who Kendrick was. So with that being said, I think that's it. Did we covered everything?
Yeah, we had everything. Those were the main topics of the week. Thinking nothing else.
Janelle, what you got for skincare? Because your skin is skinning. So
thanks, y'all.
She's still in Target.
I am still in Target. I will say this. Okay. The weather really doesn't know what it wants to do. Actually, I'm gonna switch it. I'm gonna give the ladies a hack. It's not really skincare, but if you've been following me, you'll notice that I've been using an Aquaphor stick on my eyebrows because I'm not buying no
to keep them
eyebrow
down.
glue, nothing like that, no more.
What is that for? Just to keep them down?
Go into the dollar store or the beauty supply store, get you an edge brush, and get you an Aquaphor stick.
Is it just to keep them down? What is that for?
I saw it on TikTok, and I always have an Aquaphor stick. They're great. I have like 5
Why don't you just take your chapstick and just woof, woof.
First of all, I don't have chapstick. I have lip gloss. Why would I put lip gloss on mine?
Well, get chapstick.
No, chapstick is not good for you.
Ain't that the same thing? Like
no.
Scoop?
No, but Aquaphor is a hack.
Oh, yeah. But Aquaphors are thick, though. If you put it on your lips, you can't even open them.
But you don't have the stick. You need to get the stick.
Pause. I need you to rephrase that.
The lip balm.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm telling you. And for gentlemen too, if you have really bushy eyebrows and you just want them to lay down, I just go just like that every day.
Anthony said eyebrows on fleek. The fuck?
Yes.
Okay. So Aquaphor stick. That's it?
I will say, just in general, I work for the state of North Carolina, so I often work with the CDC. Y'all need to wash your hands.
Yeah. And the CDC is being held down right now. They
Yeah,
can't
they're
release
not.
what they want to
They can't
release.
say much of anything, but they tell us because on a state level, we still can. Y'all need to wash your hands. It's a very serious
Amen.
issue. There are viruses coming back that people should not have. Y'all need to wash your hands. Wash your hands and then use hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer does not replace soap. And after you wash your hand, put on some lotion.
Yes, Lord.
And I highly recommend the new body lotion by La Roche-Posay. It's possibly the best lotion I've ever used in my life.
What about the Eros lotion? I like that.
That's what we were using before. And then I got La Roche.
It's better than that. I don't like the word Roche.
We
they
know
need to come
what
up with a
Black
different
people
name.
need. There's the consistency and the way it melts.
Got me hungry now.
If I send it to you, you're gonna use it. I might send it to you. You're gonna use it.
I'm gonna use it. I still gotta do the one before. Yeah, and I've used it too, and I just never made it.
Did you like it?
I did.
Okay,
I did.
That's all I needed to know.
But
Anthony,
I was gonna say, yeah, I'm seeing like measles and mumps cases and rubella, like stuff that you ain't supposed to be seeing no more. But y'all know it's this time of night.
Oh Jesus!
I'm gonna give y'all 2.
Oh, we get 2 today.
2 today, ladies. Valentine's. Excuse me, not times. The time is coming for Valentine's.
I like Valentine's.
Valentine's, because it's time. I'm gonna need y'all to make sure you lotion that booty dimple. You know what I'm talking about.
Marcus.
You got everything except for that little dry triangle. And I can see it, and I'm like scratching at it. I'm just
Marcus.
Make sure you put that La Roche on that toast back there. Like, make sure you lotion all it, because you shouldn't be missing that. I get it's hard to reach. Ask me for help.
Come on now.
I'll help you. I'll apply it and give you a shoulder rub. Ask me for help.
Ask me for
Don't
help.
come in here with that patch. Like, we don't want that. If you basting a turkey, you don't just miss a spot. You make sure you get that. That's why they call butter balls.
Come on.
That's why. Second one is, fellas,
ooh,
don't give me that BS this year.
I don't hear this beforehand. I don't get to hear this beforehand. I should start asking you what you about to say.
Don't give me that BS this year, fellas.
Come on now.
I don't care. I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. Well, why does she have a reason to celebrate you?
Ooh.
What have you done that's worth celebrating? Like, what? Does she mean something to you? I give her stuff every day. Well, this is a day. Ooh. Give something to her.
Marcus.
Your argument's not making sense, brother.
Come on now.
If she make you feel good, make her feel good.
Come on.
Oh, it's just a made-up day. All right. Them days you make up so you can do what you want to do, it's fine then. But just this one day, 1 out of 365. Oh, she get her birthday, she get Christmas. So out of 365 days, you can only give her like 5 a year. If you ain't wanting to give her something every day, you with the wrong one, or you doing it wrong. Pick which one. Pick which one and stand on it. But if you don't want to give her nothing for Valentine's Day, I guarantee you somebody else does. And they at work right now with that 1-800-Flowers on the way.
You had a word on your heart today, I see.
You think, and if you want to find out, I just saw a meme, you should do it. Send your girl some flowers anonymously to her job and see if she bring them home. If she don't, you lost her. You messed up, player.
You are serious.
Just
Those
saying.
are good.
But yeah, do something nice. Give her something she can put in the office this year.
Right.
While she's away, so she can look at you.
Be strategic.
And then send her a nasty voicemail.
I know.
Send her just a nasty voicemail. Something that's just reckless.
You're insane.
Tell her put that broccoli on the stove and then tell her to take them panties off. That's all I'm saying.
He's giving y'all gems. I hope y'all listening.
Don't even let her guessing when it's gonna happen. Come in the door with just nothing but your tie on. and them church socks pulled up to the ankles.
Okay,
Like, put
now
them on.
see,
Put them on.
we're done.
But do it in the garage because you
In
can
the
still get
show.
charged for indecent if you're outside your house. But if you're in the garage, just go ahead and just.
You know what? You're right. That was one thing. When
Mm.
Trevor would send me stuff, I felt like everybody was trying to figure out who my man was, and it's none of your business.
But you need to let everybody know that she your business. If your gift don't say she my business,
There was a word on your heart today.
that's all right. I'm saying. With that being said, we love y'all. I don't know if we're gonna have a show next week because I'm on the road for the next week, y'all. I'm traveling, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do my best, and we'll let you know. But your boy be tired in them time zones, man, and I be
Maybe
struggling.
we can make Jasmine do a ladies' night. I'll try to brainwash her.
Yeah, it's time for a ladies' night, so y'all can tell us what we didn't do right on Valentine's Day because I know we gonna mess it up. And then you know it's Valentine's Day because all the Alfredo sauce is off the shelves. So I'm sorry, fellas.
I honestly was waiting for you to say something about Alfredo at some point.
Push through, fellas. Push through. Add a little water to the bottle if you need more. Shake it up and put it on there. Push through. I believe in y'all. We love y'all. We love y'all. And take care. Have a wonderful Valentine's Day. And we look forward to seeing y'all next week. Peace. Uh-oh. It won't let me exit.